Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back, welcome back. How are we all doing today? Today is a new day and a new beginning. We need to go through another video. We need to talk about what is going on and some of the response or reaction of people who claim they are the leaders or they have access to everything. In fact, they know how to lead you to freedom, and everybody can claim anything. I don't want to go deeper on that, but the only thing I want us to pay close attention at this hour is this video before you from Sonny Akparawa. And we had a later broadcast, and I told us that we are going to react on that video, and here we are. So Sonny Akparawa was live, so he streamed live yesterday, late hour to be honest, and I was able to watch just few part of the broadcast. When I joined, it was when he was talking about what we're about to hear now, and we're going to emphasize on that. The video is quite long, so we're not going to play everything. As you can see here, this is 4 hours, 33 minutes, 37 seconds. So it's quite long. So we are going to play the one we can. As you can see here, the video has stopped at 56.10 seconds. So let us play from here, almost 1 hour, and we are not going to finish it to the end. But before then, please, this is me begging you, to like the video and share it to many platforms of your choice because it's worth sharing. So now, there's something he said here which I agree, and some might disagree. But I will tell you where the whole problem started because he tried to deviate, tried to create a different story from the story that we all already know. So without wasting much of your time, let us hear Sanat Akparawa. And like I said, please like the video, subscribe to this channel in case if you're new. And we are here to do the needful, to talk about it the way it is, without adding anything, without trying to favor anybody. Even though some of you disagree to that, but there's no problem. You're entitled to your opinion. I also entitled to my opinion. So don't forget that. Let's go.
5,000 residents flee Sokoto communities on Bello Tuji's order. Who is Bello Tuji? Bello Tuji is the commander of the Fulani terrorist Islam jihadist Buukuharam. What is the mandate of all of them? They are fighting for one thing: Islamization agenda, the conquest agenda. The thing I like about this Fulani terrorism. Let me explain. Yes, because there is something somebody will do that you will not hear and say, "Oh, there is a method in the madness of these people that is worth emulating." Hmm. Now, I call the name of Bello Tuji as a Boko Haram terrorist. This one here is at where? Is in Sokoto. Aha. I heard that he hails from Samfara, or that is where he started his strides. Then you now hear another one now happening where? Another one is happening at Borno, where you hear that over 4 military bases were taken down. Then you had another one from Benue, where you hear that over 23 persons were massacred yesterday and the rest fled the communities. There is another one they call Lukwawa terrorist group. Then you now hear of ISWAP terrorist group. Then you now hear of other different ones that they are branding them bandit. Do you see all these groups of terrorists stand up to say they disagree with this other one, that this one is coming to fight them to be the most powerful? No. What are they all fighting for? They are all fighting for jihad. Do they all meet up? Yes, they all meet up. Are they all destroying Nigeria from all ends? Yes, they are destroying Nigeria from all ends. And they are coming to one aim. Now ask your own brothers that claims to be, some say they are IPOB Nigeria. The other ones say they form a new group, they are USB Nigeria group. Are they fighting Nigeria? No, they are not fighting Nigeria. Instead, they are fighting you. They are fighting you that is fighting Nigeria. They are fighting the Biafra Defense Forces that is fighting Nigeria. Honorable Fulani Group is fighting the defense forces that is fighting Nigerian terrorist government. IPOB Nigeria fighting the same Biafra Defense Forces that are fighting Nigerian terrorist government. They are aligning with Nigerian governors, working with Nigerian governors. The Ebubagu that Nigerian governors set up is now the one that Honorable Fulani Group are contributing money to go and give for them to come and fight and buy Biafrans, to come and betray and destroy Biafra Defense Forces.
Okay, you heard it right. Now, I started by telling you that there's something he said that I agree, and some I disagree. Now, when he talked about the method of Fulani, this Ndobunigwe, Buukuharam and all of them, all this ISWAB or this and that, bandit, like he said, they branded them banditry, 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 and all that. I agree. Everything he said there is true. But you see this part where he started mentioning about your brothers and the other group said they are USB in Nigeria, and the other one said that they are IPOB in Nigeria. And yet, we are talking about how to emulate how this bandit or Fulani people is able to manage their group, focusing on one goal. You see the problem. People like you is the problem. You are here talking about how to do it differently and achieve one goal, but you are here attacking other group with lies because one may listen to you and say yes, right on the mass because what you are saying is true. Since they are financing a Bago and having meeting with the governors of the Eastern and all that, they don't fight Nigerian that they deserve to be called names. Now listen, when you talk about IPOB, this DOS, Nigeria and all that, I can concur. I can understand the reason why it is obvious that they are working with Nigerian government and politicians. They did not hide it. But you pretending you pretending that USB government is like IPB Nigeria. In fact, you are the one that branded them also USB Nigeria, USB charger. Have you seen? I'm asking you something. Have you seen any member of ASWAB coming out on social media to call Buukuharam a terrorist and not only that, and call them, all manner of names and attack them and accuse them like you are doing, knowing fully well that they are not doing what you because deep down your soul, you know what you are saying about USB is a lie. You know, but you want to use DOS issue to paint it just like they are the same. Have you seen any of these terrorist group coming out to lie against another because maybe somehow the money for their logistics is getting bigger than the other? The answer is no. They always focus internally and discuss. They don't buy themselves. They understand one goal. But you know, this guy, I don't know how many times people want us to remind you how this problem started for people to begin to connect the dots. It's not as if everybody is asleep and all of a sudden CS just wake up from her bed and say, This is a very good day. This is a very good day. Where's my phone? Hello guys. Today is we are no more in Briggy. Today we are non-USB. That's what we are trying to make it look like. Because you ignore the plan, you ignore the template, you ignore every damn thing. And you are the one that started calling everybody parallel government. Oh, you the breakaway group, breakaway group. I don't understand what when you say breakaway group, what are you actually referring to? Are you calling us stupid or an idiot or whatever? I don't understand because we are here. We watched the template, the format, everything that you guys were talking about in your cabinet. You made it open. That comes so dead, Biafra will be redeclared. Understand it. And one of the way to redeclare Biafra is referendum. And that referendum, when you are casting votes, read what is there. It is boldly stated, giving mandate to declare a state, a United States of Biafra. It is there. And after going through that process, and even the day Biafra was declared, many of people, apart from 4 or 3 people, okay, Amobi, Ruben Nadi, Mama Dabo, Ogekere. These are the people that was caught in the camera, morning that Biafra had been declared. So I have no other reason to, to ignore them. That they are the one that instituted this, issue of division and all that. You that when you are not there, maybe had it been that you are in Finland, maybe you would have been the fifth person in that role, in that role. But somehow they spotlight you on a live stream. You were able to address Biafran through camera. And what did they say? Media is power. That was one of your statement there, that you did not even hesitate to use that power in media to twist the whole thing, as if, like I said, people were asleep and all of a sudden breaking news, US just decided to break away for no just reason. Like Briggy was waxing and doing fine, everything was okay. Nobody had the intention of declaring Biafra. All of a sudden, CS declared Biafra because PM is not here. That's what we are trying to turn everything to look like. We are not having any issue with anybody. Like I have said in the past, even what you say here is what Fulanis are doing is what emulating. But you cannot have, they don't have the mindset that you people have. Speaking of managing your business and maintaining your land, when Biafra, let's assume you were asleep when PM planned to declare Biafra and everything was, planned and worked for, and maybe you realize that declaring Biafra is a mistake in your own way. Why don't you form your own group and start doing it the way you want? You decided to fall back to Briggy, which nobody said you must not be a Briggy, right? You hijack everything forcefully. You grab this, you grab that, you grab this, you grab that. Then after grabbing those things, you left USB that you declared with nothing. Like we Genti, Makandena Water. You left USB with nothing. Then you turn around using that media is power. Oh, you said that you are the charge. You have government. Where is your government house? Where is your army? You have nothing. They don't even have anything. Everything is none with the USB, with the brick. You bragged about it. We are watching from outside though. And some of you hate to hear from outside, but that's just the fact. Because you guys we are watching you now on this video, that to tell you that I will do watch you. You can see that this is your few hours ago video, right? I was able to watch it because I don't focus on one area. I want to balance my report, like telling Biafran what I know. Then that doesn't mean that I have access to everything, right? Because I felt that among all the fallback republic, you are the only sensible person. Not that you are sensible in terms of what you want to, but there's difference between being sensible and having criminality or criminal mindset. They are not the same thing. So I'm not saying that when I say he's a sensible, that means that he's innocent. Sensibility has something to do with being innocent. You may be a sensible person, but you choose to use that your sense to commit crime. I'm not here to judge you that you commit. I'm just saying. So because I don't want people to misquote what I'm saying. Now you use your platform, started twisting everything, bragging how you guys have you know grab everything, you seize everything. I owe you in your purse. The Maryland building is in your hands. Biafran Liberation Army is your hands. You bragged it. It was when you guys were bragging about that you told Army not to act so that somehow Biafran will know that the Biafran Liberation Army don't take order command from CSE, take order from you guys, and by so doing, Biafran paid with their life. Yet you are talking about how to focus and do that and work to achieve one thing. Immediately after declaration of Biafra, you abandon everything. You guys abandon everything to prove that USB is useless because your office has been touched. No get point because if you guys have the capacity to run the government that you claim, why must you keep on grabbing everything and seize everything? Even though you seize it, you are not even satisfied. You guys were not satisfied. You keep on orabese, orabufulani. Even today, orabufulani, or what are you guys? Orabufulani, orabufulani. Oh, money, money, money. Now, the money. I'm not saying people should not contribute money for you people. I have never used my platform to say don't give them money, and I know why. Even though I have chance to say that because I'm not in support of what's the way you guys decided to run the government and begin to break everything and scatter everything, which I titled it on one of my videos, Joy Spoilers. You guys pour the joys of people after the declaration of Biafra. You in particular with your colleague. You have you forgotten when you guys were bragging that you have three wise men? Oh, you all of a sudden you don't remember three wise men anymore. Did you hear that from Buukuharam people? Like you are talking about the and how they run their madness and how they roll. You don't remember those things, do you? Because if you do, you will not come here and keep on saying all these things you guys are saying. We see it from far, from afar. We know what you want and what you guys are going to do. So coming out to say what you're saying and is laughable. Anyway, let me allow Biafran to hear you the more.
This is why at times you ask whether delay causes on some of you.
Okay, we call so what anybody before.
Fulani terrorists are fighting on a parallel suit, and they have one agenda, and that same agenda is the conquest. And you don't see them turning back to shoot their brothers on the leg. You don't see them turning back to claim superiority.
You see, you don't see them turning their back to shoot their brothers on the leg. You don't see them, you know, calling their brothers what again? What did you just say? Let me. Don't want to misquote you. Shooting their brothers on the leg and what again? Just a moment. Let's hear this.
IPOB Nigeria fighting the same Biafra Defense Forces that are fighting Nigeria. So Tuji is the commander of Biafra Defense Forces. That is one. Be thankful we.
No, I think I made a mistake. Let me.
Buukuharam, they dislodge us.
No, 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 no.
Oh God, my Lord.
I made a very big mistake. Just
Oh
a
God, my
moment.
Lord.
Just a moment. Just a moment. Just a moment. I don't want to bring the issue of Boko Haram here, like what they have done. No, it's not about Boko Haram. It's about. Let me start from here. Let's see. Let me start from here. Assume. Let's start from here.
Fighting for. They are all fighting for jihad.
Okay. Let's start from here.
Do they
Please
all meet up? Yes,
bear with
they
me.
all meet up.
Okay.
Are they all destroying Nigeria from all ends? Yes, they are destroying Nigeria from all ends. And they are coming to one aim. Now ask your own brothers that claims to be, some say they are IPOB Nigeria. The other ones say they form a new group, they are USB Nigeria group. Are they fighting Nigeria? No, they are not fighting Nigeria. Instead, they are fighting you. They are fighting you that is fighting Nigeria. They are fighting the Biafra Defense Forces that is fighting Nigeria. Honorable Fulani Group is fighting the defense forces that is fighting Nigerian terrorist government. IPOB Nigeria fighting the same Biafra Defense Forces that are fighting Nigerian terrorist government. They are aligning with Nigerian government.
Somebody should tell this our brother that once you put out this kind of lie in the public, you are discouraging people from supporting you because you don't have any evidence of USB, COS, and USB cabinet, any evidence of them fighting Biafran Liberation Army. Zero evidence. Last time you guys trying to link Ibago's activities to them, it was exposed that it is a lie. That Oki to fire or whatever they call the guy is well known. Um, what is the name of this group they formed? This Bubago people. You guys have been trying to label USB as a Bubago overnight, but it have not sink in the mind of anybody because it's a lie from pit of hell. Remember, you say you should focus and do what you fight your own, right? Everybody had been there, isn't it? Why are you not focusing on that thing that you say that you are doing, you want to do, and all that? Anyway, let's because you following the template of Fulani, like learning from them is good because somehow they know how to mind their business and achieve one thing. They don't fight each other, which you were trying to say before, but I have something to say about it. That's why I have to take it back a bit.
governors, working with Nigerian governors. The Ebubagu that Nigerian governors set up is now the one that Honorable Fulani Group are contributing money to go and give.
Is a lie on the proof, or is a lie
Fight
on
and
wait,
their
this guy,
friends
you
to
can
come
lie.
and betray.
It is a lie until you prove it. It's a lie because last time I was like, is it true? Could this be? Because in as much I disagree with you, I can never ever support anybody going after our brothers or anybody buying them and exposing and doing all this nonsense again. That's the height of it. Even you, Sonny, I can never ever support anybody now to go after you in the name of buying you or reporting to jail you and all that nonsense. That some of your supporters are on my comment section telling me, "Oh, you're going to cry, you're going to suffer for not doing for no reason, no." But you don't. Can you talk to them? The answer is no, you don't. Instead, you really want to tell them you serve them well, and you are here sounding as if you understand what they're saying. You don't even understand what they're saying because all of you from Sia, and all of you always have a way of wishing bad to your brother. So you don't have any right to even say what you are saying, judging by what you have said in the past. And I will tell you, one of your friends is who? Commander Royce. Hey, go and check him. There's no other person I've called for the head of Biafran more than that guy. Listen,
And
and he's your
destroy
camp.
Biafra Defense Forces. This is why at times you ask whether they lay curses on some of you. Fulani terrorists are fighting on a parallel suit, and they have one agenda. And that same agenda is the conquest. And you don't see them turning back to shoot their brothers on the leg. You don't see them turning back to claim superiority. You don't see them leaving one Nigeria.
I know how people from fallback, people from your camp was rejoicing and celebrating for the death of this guy called I don't even know him. They say Commander. What's the name of that guy? Rock, is it Rock? Zuma, yeah. Commander Zuma, something like that. Something I think Zuma. People from your camp, Royce in particular, made a post about it, and other people which I can't remember now. They made posts about it when Commander Thunder appeared on USB fundraising and made throw his support. Royce quickly rushed there and said something that not there. I was talking about. I wanted to say he rushed to his platform, not there. He did not. He was not in the broadcast. He was not in the fundraising, but he tweeted. He made a tweet and said that Commander Thunder, that it will be like him. What happened to Zuma? Again, what happened to Zuma will happen to him. He said it. He bragged about it on his handle. You get the point. And he is from your group. and we are here preaching how to be this and that. If you have changed, if you have changed, glory be to God.
terrorist government to now come and start looking for a way of betraying one of their commanders to bring them down from another end of Buukuharam or from Tuji's camp or from ISIS camp or from ISWAP camp. No, they are still fighting and going. But what happens in your own case? In your own case, you see Honorable Fulani group, they break. They are looking for everything that they will do to bring down Biafra Defense Forces, to destroy the work of the Biafra Republic government in exile. DOS want Nigeria join hands with them.
That's a lie, and that's the part I want you to land. That's a lie. Okay, you have somebody called Eunice. You have somebody called Eunice, which because of Eunice, I'm going to open this. Okay, because of what you just said now. This is somebody in your cabinet. So now, Akparawa, I hope you're gonna watch this video. This is somebody from your cabinet. Look at it. Look at her here. This is somebody currently serving in your media. Okay, her name is Nkiru, and many other. The other one is a Eunice PB. They are from DOS member. If you doubt me, read this post. She made this post 2024. This just last year, attacking PM publicly without hiding it. Look at it here. Anyway, I have shown this many times. You can pause the video and read it if you care, because I'm not gonna waste time on that because we have talked about it before. Look at it here. This is somebody on X from Fallback Republic. If you talk about people that are in DOS, these are people that you don't even know them as of 2023, 2024. You don't even know them, but they were busy as insulting a PM, as you can see here. This is another comment you can see. So you can go on and on. I have the one of UNSB, also here on this platform, on this channel. You can see that is there. So if you go down, you see the comment is, you can just pause the video and decide to read it if you want. But what I'm trying to say is that this is the year 2024, last year, almost 1 year, barely 1 year, and this person welcome them, and they will be the first to accuse you. Oh, you have a DS member. Oh, you have DS member. You get the point. I am not here to tell you that welcoming DS member is bad thing. But if anybody want to join, can join. But the only thing I want to tell you is that let them focus and let them be real. You cannot just cross over to start fighting those that have been here. It doesn't make sense to me. Because when you hear Honorable Fulani, 80% of them are just people from that jump from DS. And you coming out to say, oh, their DS member is height of it because you know better. After all, you are missing of information. So you should have more information than anybody. If you don't have, if you're not, if you don't check the background of people that are throwing support to your government now, that means you are not doing well. Don't you think so? That means you are not doing well because you should know where they come from. You should be the one to, to at least control them somehow. To tell them, look, we don't do it here. We don't do this kind of propaganda here. But guess what? You are the one giving them daily this thing. And last time I checked, nobody is destroying your government for your fallback republic. Nobody is destroying that. Like I said, I can never ever support anybody calling for the head of anybody from Fallback Republic or any Biafran Liberation Army that choose to work with you. It doesn't make any sense. But this issue of lying and making it look like another group is a problem, and you see, I intentionally refuse to talk about who is actually who is actually forming a new group and who is breaking away and all that. I don't want to talk about it because no matter what you say, people like you don't listen because we know the truth. And don't forget that we know how Biafran was was planned to be declared. We know every, so you trying to pretend as if CS just wake up and say, today I'm forming my group. When you said that, you have already destroyed the mind and the spirit of your listeners because they know the truth. Don't you think so? Anyway, I don't want the video to be too long. This is already, this is 30 minutes already. So let me just end it here. But you understand the message. So let me know your own opinion on this. Very, very important. I would like to read the comment like always. We always do. And make sure you like the video and share it to many platforms of your choice. God bless you and stay calm and stay away from crime. God bless you all. Bye bye for now.